When deciding which unit is best, you just have to think a little bit about real life and how big and heavy these things would really be, or how long, or how full. And if you're really not sure, you can use the help. Go and use the question mark. It gives you lots of examples of things that are measured in different units. Okay. So this one here is a train. We're going to measure a train in millimeters, centimeters, or meters. Well, trains are quite long, so we're going to measure them in meters, one of the longer measurements. Okay. To measure a cat, cats are quite small, but they're not tiny. They're not going to be measured in grams. Grams is things like little tiny jars or pots, maybe a mouse. But a cat would be measured in kilograms. They're probably going to be about 3 or 4 kilograms. So you'd measure them in kgs. Okay. Little box of matches, much smaller than a cat, much less than a kilogram. If it's not up to 1 kilogram, if it's going to weigh less than a kilogram, you probably measure it in grams. Okay, that's the general rule with these things. This one here is less than a meter, so you're not going to measure it in meters. You might measure it in centimeters. You might measure it in millimeters. It's a tough one, this one. I'm guessing it's a crayon. It's a tough picture. It could be a very bad rocket. I'm going to say you measure crayons in centimeters. Let's see. Yeah, I got it right. Millimeters would be more things like fingernails or little pencil leads, those sorts of things. Let's have a look. A bath. If you're going to fill up a bath, would you fill it up in litres or millilitres? A litre is about the size of a bottle of milk. So if you think a litre bottle of milk or a nice big bottle of water is a litre, millilitres are a tiny little, 1,000 of them in one litre. So you wouldn't measure a bath in millilitres. There'd be trillions of millilitres in there. So we're going to measure that in litres. Okay. And we've got the length of a box of matches. Again, I'd say that's probably in centimetres. It's quite small. Oh, look, there we go. Mathematics disagrees with me. Well, I think a box of matches are about the same length as a box of crayons. In fact, crayons come in little matchbox type things. So I would have said centimetres like the crayons, but it's decided that it's a little bit smaller. Go for millimetres. If you get 1 or 2 wrong, don't worry too much about it. Some of these are on the cusp of whether they'd be one measurement or another. Laundry detergent, kgs, quite heavy. Okay, have a go. Good luck. And if you get some wrong, try and do it again and see if you can beat me.